The absolute greatest fear of loving a cat is knowing from the very first day you bring them home that you are going to outlive them. When we sense that our cat's final journey is approaching, human panic sets in. We become desperate. We want to hold them close. We want a human goodbye. And we want them to reassure us that everything is going to be okay. But cats do not process death the way humans do. They don't have our human ego, and they don't share our human fear of the end. When a cat feels their time is coming, they communicate in quiet, heartbreaking ways. And often, because of our own grief and denial, we completely misunderstand what they are trying to tell us. Today, let's look at the 5 emotional signs your cat is nearing the end. But more importantly, let's look at how our human insecurities get in the way, and how we can finally give them the peaceful goodbye they deserve. 1. The rejection illusion. Isolation. The first sign is often the most painful for us. Your cat starts to isolate themselves. They hide under the bed, deep in a closet, or in dark corners they never used to visit. As humans, we feel incredibly rejected by this. We think, "Why are you pulling away from me? I just want to hold you and comfort you. Don't you love me anymore?" But you have to drop your human ego. In the wild, a sick or dying animal knows that showing weakness attracts predators. Hiding is an ancient, deeply ingrained instinct to protect themselves. When your cat retreats into the shadows, they are not pushing you away. They are simply trying to find a quiet, safe harbor to let go. Do not force them out into the open just to soothe your own anxiety. Sit quietly near their hiding spot. Let them feel your presence without the pressure of your touch. 2. The desperation for normal. Behavior changes. Sign number 2 is a drastic shift in their personality. An aloof cat might suddenly become incredibly clingy, or a fiercely affectionate cat might completely shut down and ignore you. Our human reaction is to try and force them back to normal. We want them to act like they used to, because if they act normal, it means they aren't leaving us. But you have to realize that their body is slowing down, their energy is fading, and their world is pulling inward. They are no longer the cat playing with a laser pointer. They are a spirit preparing to transition. What they need from you is radical acceptance. Do not demand they be who they were. Love them exactly as they are right now, even if it means sitting together in total silence. 3. The obsession with fixing it. Loss of interest. Sign number 3 is when they lose interest in the things they once loved, especially food. This is where human guilt screams the loudest. We equate eating with staying alive. So we buy 10 different cans of expensive food, we try to hand feed them, we beg them to just take one bite. We think that if we can just get them to eat, we can fix it. But ignoring their favorite treats is their gentle way of telling you that their physical priorities have ended. They are no longer seeking nourishment for a body they are about to leave behind. Forcing food on a dying cat is about calming our human panic, not providing their feline comfort. Let them decline gracefully. Your quiet, undemanding presence is the only nourishment they need now. 4. Projecting our fear. The gaze. Sign number 4 is all in the eyes. When the end is very near, we often look deep into our cat's eyes, terrified of what we might see. We project our own human fear of death onto them. We look for panic, or sadness, or regret. But if you truly look into the eyes of a cat nearing the end, you won't see fear. Their gaze becomes softer, slower, and incredibly deep. It is a look of absolute peace. They are looking at you and telling you that they trust you completely, and they are ready to rest. They are trying to comfort you. Even without words, they are saying, "It is okay. You don't have to be afraid for me." 5. The cruelty of false hope. The final goodbye. And finally, sign number 5, the hardest one of all. The rally. Sometimes, right before they pass, a cat will have a sudden surge of energy. They will come out of hiding, walk over to you, rub against your leg, or curl up on your chest one last time. As humans, our hearts soar. We experience a rush of false hope. We think, "It's a miracle. They're getting better." But it isn't a recovery. It is a deliberate, exhausting expenditure of the very last drop of energy they have in their body, used for one single purpose: to thank you. They know it is time, and they want to leave you with one final act of connection. It is the most sacred, bittersweet gift they could ever give. The conclusion. The burden of guilt. When they finally leave, the human mind immediately tortures itself with guilt. Did I miss a sign? Did I do the right thing? Could I have done more? Please, listen to me carefully. Your cat did not measure their life in years, or in vet visits, or in the moments they were sick. They measured their life in the moments they felt safe. If you gave them a warm place to sleep, a full bowl, and a lap to curl up in, you gave them the entire universe. You did not fail them. Their physical body may have faded, but the biological contract of love you shared is permanent. Let them go gently, without the heavy burden of your guilt. Because in the end, they didn't just spend their life with you. They spent their life loved by you. And that is everything.